Female Deku was Vanny. We start off with Vanny, or no, Deku, which is gonna be named Izumi, but we'll change to Vanessa for reasons. Was born as the sister of Mirako. When she was born, she had her normal appearance, and when she grew up with Mirako, as she was known with a bunny mutation quirk, where she could transform into a full-on bunny. But she had never done it before. Her quirk had still been locked, so no one knew what she had. We go to... and her quirk was dormant. So for most of her life, until the canon event, she's actually going to be much older. She's going to be 18. So a few years ahead of canon. Or not ahead of canon. She's going to be years older, several years older when canon starts. As she would always come and visit her sister Mirako, who was a hero at our station. Now, the only difference is she had different hair color, green of course, while she had gone over one time to talk with her sister. She had decided to leave after a really nice conversation with her, talking about how she's been, any plans for the futures, and to congratulate her on making it into the top spot, one of the top spots. As she is leaving and going home, she never saw this coming, but someone had come and knocked her out and took her away. This mysterious person happened to have been Kurogiri, and had taken her to All for One. I captured the person like you asked. Thank you. It was hard finding this person. A quirkless person will do nicely to gather up the people's quirks I want. After all, I'll be sending her to a place where she can easily grab people for me to take their quirks from. As he touches her head. So you already have a quirk. It's just dormant, eh? Then I'll unlock it. As an electric field kind of goes through Izumi, shocking her. As she is implanted with a quirk, and her quirk activates. And the quirk that she sent, or the quirk he had sent into her, was a personality quirk, another personality, splitting her mind in two. The Vanessa personality and the Vany personality. One who doesn't know anything and only knows her daily life and what she does. The memories that All for One has implanted. And those memories are, of course, the security. And Vanny being the person to capture and bring people the quirks. And by the time she wakes up, she's in her new form. Welcome awake. Vanny. Of course, master. What do you need? You and another villain will be going here. A big mall where you'll be able to take people of the coming night and bring them to me. Of course, I won't be sending you alone. You'll have a partner. Although he's more of a loose cannon, but you'll be in there to keep him in check. Who may this partner be? None other than Muscular. Muscular? Yes, a very villain that loves combat. But remember, don't hesitate to take him out if he betrays me. Of course. Now go. As she goes to meet with this Muscular fellow, as she doesn't know who Muscular is. As Muscular, or as Izumi, or Vanny now, finds Muscular. So you're Muscular. Who's asking? Me, I am Vanny, your new partner assigned by All for One. Why would I need a partner? Last I told, you failed to capture people to take to All for One. Yeah, so what? I'm here to make the job more simple. We're moving to a big mall where we can be able to kidnap people at several times. And what if they resist? You can do whatever you want to them, of course. I will stay out of your way. But make sure they're alive. We must take them to All for One. Whatever you say. Bunny girl. I'm a rabbit, not a bunny. Whatever. Now let's go. As they go to their new locations, and Vanessa had her new setup. An apartment where she lived, all by false memories and all that. And the memories that were implanted into her saw Muscular as the other security guard. In reality, she just lets him Muscular at the night. As she's just coming to work in Vanessa form as a day has passed. Alright, as she goes over to the other door and opens it for Muscular. Hello, Muscular. I hear you're the other security guard. As Muscular was told about Vanny's other personality. Oh, yes, yes. I'm your new partner. Nice to meet you. I don't know Muscular's name, so if y'all want me to give him a certain name, put it in the comments now. But it's nice to meet you. So I hear you're my new partner at the security. Yes, I was assigned by upper management. Oh, that's quite odd, but alright. We better find anyone that's still in the place. Why, of course. We don't want anyone roaming around. As Muscular gets a big grin. Oh, and by the way, my name is Goto? Is that how you say it? Thank you for the name in the comment section. I think his name is Goto. Thanks to the people in the comment section for that. But anyway, as it's getting about midnight, as Vanny takes over. Alright, let's get this done. There's some people left in here. I made sure of that earlier when I arrived. I cut them off from the security systems. There are people that snuck in the back. Remember, don't kill them. We find out what their quirks are. Depends what the quirks they have. If they have one All for One already has, you can take care of them. At least I get to have some fun. Just remember, don't kill them all. I would like to have some fun too. Whatever you say. As they start going through the mall until they go into the back where all the storage stuff is at. As they see Muscular and thinking he's in like the security guard outfit, so when people come up and ask, "Oh, you must be the security guard. Thank you for coming to get us out." "Oh yeah, sure thing, but what's your quirk?" "Oh, I just have a simple fire quirk." As soon as he said that, Muscular moved his hand to the right and absolutely crushing the man's head against the wall, damaging the wall. As the other people get scared and run. As Izumi has one held by a knife next to her neck. "What's your quirk?" "Oh, my quirk is just a water control." As she slits her neck open. Useless. Don't do too much damage to the surrounding. I have to clean that up, by the way. Whatever. Okay, I should be able to get their quark data from the security cameras. You can go hunt them down. I'll hit the ones heading to the cafeteria. I guess this will be a bit interesting. I guess this job isn't as all boring as I thought. The hunt is thrilling, I will say that much. As Muscular actually likes the tone when she's in the hunt. You're not so boring after all, Vanny. As Vanny is shocked because Muscular, or Goto, I'm just calling Muscular, actually didn't call her bunny girl as he usually does. A bit surprised, but decides to go after the person she's chasing. Well, Muscular is going to rushing and hitting, taking out several other people, knocking them out, of course, not knowing their quarks. Well, Vanny is hunting a few people in the cafeteria, as it happened to be at least 2 people in the cafeteria. While they are moving through the cafeteria, she is just listening, as one of them knocks over one of the plates on the table. I hear you, as she throws a knife, accidentally piercing one of them through the head. Oh, my bad. I know All for One wants them alive because it's easier to extract their quarks, but it's just so easy to kill you. As the other one tries to take the opportunity to get away. No, I don't think so. As she's about to throw a knife, Muscular just jumps on the person, squishing him. You took my kill, Muscular. I thought you said capture them. As he drops 3 people. I guess I just got a little bit too carried away. And here I thought you say I get carried away. As she looks down, a bit irritated. Don't be sad. I'm pretty sure you'll get the next one. I suppose you're right. Do you know their quarks? No, but you should be able to find it out. After all, didn't All for One give you, like, a quark sensor or something? In fact, he did, but it only takes blood samples. Then let's get this over with. Alright. The person you squished that we're gonna have to bring probably his arm back because you absolutely destroyed his body. Okay. A knife quark. Seriously? I can only see that being useful in a street fight. Says the person that uses knives. Be quiet. The other person that I killed, had a water temperature quark. Might be interesting. Also, one thing I'll say, do not underestimate water quarks. Why would that be, Muscular? One gouged out my eye. Oh, I did forget about that. You went after the hose heroes, right? Yes. In fact, I hear that there'll be more things that'll be more exciting coming up for All for One's plans. Yeah, but just save it for later. Let me check the DNA of the rest of these. Okay, we have a telekinesis quark. All for One could possibly use another one of those. The other 2 looks like they're siblings. So the analysis says one can actually control Earth. That might be a useful one for All for One. And the other one is actually, you can go ahead and just get rid of him. He doesn't have a quark. Seriously. And if you want, you can even chase him around. He should be up within a few minutes anyway. In fact, I'll watch from the security room. Oh, this is gonna be fun. What about the other two? Won't they wake up? Oh, don't worry. I injected them with anesthetics just a few minutes ago. When I got the quirk analysis back. Smart move. Of course, I do the brains of this operation, or otherwise this operation would have been done and over with as soon as you step foot in the building. And why would you say that? You're too messy. Yeah, so what? I've had to repair this place plenty of times because of how many times you destroyed it. In the past week. Fine. Just don't cause too much damage this time. A broken table is way easier to replace than a broken wall. Alright. As he starts to hunt for this person, while Vanny is just in a chair, just listening and watching. As the person's running through the halls, his muscular is chasing them down. As he uses his muscle fibers and rushes over to try and punch him, he evades, and Muscular rolls over, destroying a table or two. Where do you think you're going? As Izumi decides to Vanny decides to pull out a drink and just start drinking. Okay, I gotta admit, this person's a bit nimble. As she knows he's trying to go for an exit. I don't think so. As she presses a button, as the blinds come down, blocking the exit. As he's touching, trying to find out how to get out. No, there must be another way out. As Muscular just shows up behind him and punches him, bending the blinds, or the metal sheet blinds, blocking the exit. As blood splatters everywhere. Such an easy kill. Although, it was fun for you trying to flee. As Muscular decides to get rid of the bodies. Alright, and he finally makes it back to where Vanny is. That was quite fun. Yes, I could tell. You were toying with him for quite a while. I went ahead and cleaned some places up. I also had some popcorn while I was watching. You were just enjoying the show, weren't you? Yes. Although I wish some of these people had more stronger quirks so they could put more of a fight. Oh, don't worry, you could always fight me. Not a chance. What, scared you'll lose? No, it's because of our previous battle. Oh, that's right. I nearly did kill you. Nah, I would just say that was dumb luck. Dumb luck by only having a saw go through your head. You're lucky you blocked it with the fibers of your muscles. Again, dumb luck. Sure, say whatever. Let's get these people to all for one. As the scene goes blank. And we go to Mirko. Right after, this will be back in time, so we're going to go back to when, a day after she was kidnapped. Mirko was worried about her sister because she had called and asked several people that lived around her if she made it home, as they said she didn't. She put up reports trying to find her sister, but they could not find her because her appearance has changed entirely. So they have no idea what she looks like now, but they still think it's the same Izumi is out there. As Mirko gets more of a drive to try to find her sister and the people that kidnapped her, because she thinks it's some villains that want to get back at her, so they went after her sister. So she's tried to hunt several villains down that she had messed with. She had told Aizawa and several other heroes they've been willing to help, but Aizawa's been too focused on the frequent reports of missing people. Now, Vanny and Muscular have been delaying and having to postpone days to where they have to kidnap people because how many people they have taken. And they don't want to make it too similar, because sometimes Izumi will just go out, or Vanny will just go out and kidnap people and bring them to the mall when they live, like, in another city, to not arouse suspicion within the area. As we go back, as they had already turned in the people to All for One, and now are back at the mall, she starts cleaning her blade. I wonder if any heroes will show up. If they do, if Plan A doesn't work, we can always do Plan B. As she looks into her knife and sees the glow of her red eyes, I really hope it's Plan B. What's Plan A? Simple. I get my other personality to take care of it. What's she going to do? Oh, don't worry about her. She may seem like she's entirely useless, but there is a fight within her. I can say that for sure. As Muscular is confused what she means. Alright, I suppose you're right, but I've got no idea what you mean. It doesn't matter. Just know Plan A should succeed if any heroes come around here. But for now, I think we should stop with our hunts. Why is that? It's the thrill of the hunt and the thrill of the fight that really gets me going in battle. I understand that, Muscular. But we've been arousing too much attention to ourselves. A hero or two may end up showing up here, and we cannot have that. Fair point. Now, I do hear that there is a training camp area if you want to go there. I'm pretty sure there is some similar stuff happening that may entertain you. You're right. I'll ask All for One if I could join. What about you? No, my job is here, obeying All for One's orders. And I do my research on my targets, so I know exactly what quirks most of them have. Then what was with today's crew? I thought you would like something new. A new, unexperienced hunt of people with unknown quirks. So when they fought back, you wouldn't know what would be coming. After all, it makes the hunt more interesting. I guess you're right. So, what now? There's still an hour before daylight, and you switch back to your other personality. Oh yeah, that's right. I do think there's a hero around here at this time, though. So when you leave, be cautious. As I've been noticing that some hero and some police are now investigating the area. Probably because of all the missing reports. They'll probably look here next. And I would prefer if you're not here for that. As it's a dead giveaway if they see you. Because the heroes know what you look like. Touché. Anything else? No. Fine. Remember, bunny girl. Leave some fun for me when I get back. Whatever. As Muscular leaves, as she changed back into Vanessa. Oh, no, that was a long night. I guess I dozed off. As Vanny had just sat in the chair and acted like she was asleep when transforming back to make Vanessa think she had just fallen asleep, and I guess Muscular must have done all the work while I was out. Or Gota had done all the work while I was out. So, what now? What time is it? Oh, there's an hour. I better get this place open. As she goes around to prepare the place for the day, before about going home. But before she goes home, police and all that show up, as they had already cleaned the scene. As the detective comes over, as it was just the detective and Aizawa. Hello? What are y'all doing here? We're just about to open. The staff should be arriving within a few minutes. Yes, I know. Question. You're the night guard here, correct? Yeah? Have you noticed anything strange happening of the nights? Now that you mention it, there has been, some missing reports of people. Yes, there has. Do you know anything about that? No? Okay, and this is the same detective that's the lie detector, Quark. Because she's technically not lying, as is another personality answering the question. Do you know anyone possibly responsible for this? No. Do you know any villains in the area? Not really. Alright, had any of these people come to this place before? A few of them have come to this place before, yes. A few of them had been customers that I had recognized from the security footage. It's the only thing to really go over while you're just sitting in a security office for hours. Alright, last question asked by Aizawa. Do you know if Muscular was in the area? Muscular? No? There's this other security guard that left a little while ago. His name was Gota. He's been here for a while now. I've been teaching him the ropes. So, alright, as they write this down, and they leave. As Vanny's just snickering in the back of Vanessa's mind. Plan A went perfectly. She didn't lie a single time, as she didn't even know anything of what was happening. Although, what was Muscular referring to earlier? When she reflects on a flashback where she was hunting. Ever since I met Vanny, this fun has been getting more interesting. What do you mean when he met me, it became more interesting? It doesn't matter. And I think that's where I'm going to end part 1 off of What If Fem Deku Was Vanny. Make sure to like and subscribe.